championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first here. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He can't escape. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
He'll field the punt, and the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Over the middle, it's Roberts. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On third down, it's a handoff. To get the third down conversion, first down now from the 37.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this pass is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the move now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first in this national title bout.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's got him on a crossing route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. And it's a bunch formation. Throw caught on the left side. And he showed that amount for the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. Now the important point after attempt.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to scramble now. And they get it down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it. A diving catch way downfield. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. Physically defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion in 1st half makes it 2nd and 10 at the 47. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. Take it down to number 4. Makes the 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here he goes. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers will make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The short completion of the tight end. He's in the clear. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Stays on his feet. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Receivers are bunched together. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Picks up 2nd down.
This is This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
This time it's complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Defense is coming after him. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's St. Clair. Receiver makes the catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Running back with the football. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He picks up the first down before they get into the ground. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking for his back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Run out of the 47, and that will move the sticks. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to scramble. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Try and muscle for the first down. Zero running route stop right at the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And here's the handoff. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That been all over the running game.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, picks up the first down, just like they drew it up. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
P.A.T. is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflated. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's past the marker and still going.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? A pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws the running back in the flat. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. Contact as he let the ball go.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Graham down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down to the 35 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll give it to the back. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominating the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Buckeyes will come to the line. They're going to keep the drive going on 4th down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down, needs this. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They fell a little bit short at the final hurdle. A small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.